and there's snow everywhere, so I am still in my pajamas. I just wanted to keep it super casual today. I have my sweater on, my East Coast lifestyle. Shout out to anyone who lives in Canada's Maritimes. I feel like I don't have subscribers that live out there, but I went to school in New Brunswick for 2 years, so I have my East Coast lifestyle sweater on, and I have a gigantic tea because I'm a little sniffly and my throat hurts, so that is why we are keeping it super casual. And I asked you guys some Q&A questions on my now most recent video. When you guys see this, it probably won't be my most recent. I asked you guys if you could ask me some Q&A questions because I've been wanting to do a Q&A for a while, and I also wanted to do like an announcement about some exciting things that I'm going to be doing this summer. But I got a question asking about my summer plans, so that ties in perfectly. As I go through these questions, I'm going to shout out all of the channels that ask me questions, and I'm going to link all of the channels that ask me questions in my description bar. I just like to share the love of small YouTubers, so I will be linking everyone that asked me a question, so be sure to check out their channels. My first question is from Debbie McNabb, and she asked, what is your favorite high-end and drugstore makeup brand? My makeup is honestly from so many different brands. Drugstore, I don't have that much drugstore makeup. I really love Maybelline mascaras and Essence lip products. Wet n Wild has some really good stuff as well. I like their highlighters and their foundation products. I like L'Oreal a lot too, actually, but their stuff is a little more high-end expensive lately, but I really do like L'Oreal. And then as far as high-end goes, I'm looking at all of my makeup now. I really like MAC. I feel like MAC is almost a little bit underrated nowadays. I love their powders and their lip products. Laura Mercier's face products. I really like Benefit's packaging, and I like Becca too, Becca Cosmetics. I honestly don't know. I'm all over the board, so I don't really have an answer. Jamie Fetchmuller, I mentioned her in my favorite small YouTubers video. I will link that down below as well. It is one of my favorite videos that I've done so far, so if you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. And Jamie asked me, what made you start your YouTube channel, and what's your favorite step in your makeup routine? What made me start my YouTube channel? This is a really funny question, I find, because I've been watching YouTube for so many years, and at the beginning I never thought of starting my own channel. The first like 4 years I never really thought about it, and then slowly my friends were like, you are obsessed with makeup, you know everything about all the new releases, you know everything about Sephora. So I had the passion for YouTube, and I had like all of the knowledge that was necessary to make makeup videos, but I felt like I was lacking a lot of confidence. I've talked about it before. I'm very shy and reserved, so I didn't think that I could handle criticism. So far I haven't gotten a single hate comment on my channel. Obviously I'm pretty small, but everyone, all my subscribers are super nice and kind, but I just didn't think that I could handle it. I've never wanted to be famous. Not that people always do YouTube to be famous, but if my channel did grow one day excessively, I still don't know how I would handle that. So there was a lot of things holding me back from making one. Last summer I was like washing my face or something, and I filmed a video. I just decided to film it on my phone. I think a lot of people that are obsessed with YouTube and watch YouTube will be doing their makeup and they're like, and next I'm gonna take this product and blah blah blah, like just talking to themselves in the mirror. So essentially I was doing that, but I just decided to film it. Didn't even intend on posting it, and then I posted it, got a response from maybe like 3 or 4 people, and it just kind of kept me going. Nothing necessarily made me start it. The love for YouTube started it, but it was almost an accidental start, and I immediately just fell in love with it, editing, the community, every single thing about it. So that is why I started YouTube, I suppose. And then, what is your favorite step in your makeup routine? I would say that my favorite things to apply are primer, concealer, and bronzer. Those sound super random, but I was thinking about it as I was reading this, and I really like primers. I love applying primer. I love applying bronzer because I think it can really change the look of your face overall. And concealer, I just like blending it out, and yeah, those are my favorite products to apply. And you didn't ask me it, but my absolute least favorite product to apply, I hate applying mascara. I don't know about you guys, but most days that I go to work, I just don't apply it because I don't enjoy the process. And yeah, I hate applying mascara. So that answers all of your questions, Jamie, plus one that you didn't ask me. Then Katie Lowe, I love Katie's channel. I love watching her videos. My question is, what is your favorite makeup brand? I've already answered that from Debbie. I don't really have one. I listed all of my favorites overall, but don't have a standout favorite makeup brand. And then she said, also, how old are you? Haha. I am 22. I turn 23 at the end of October, so I'm born in 1995, and I look super young for my age. I know that. I've been told that my whole life. I just have like a chubby little baby face, but I am 22 years old. I'm out of university, living the adult life, and yeah, I'm 22. Delia Estrella, hope I pronounced your last name right, asked me, is there a makeup brand slash product that you've always wanted to try but still haven't? I immediately think of Hourglass. I don't think I own a single product from Hourglass, but I've heard that their ambient lighting powders are super good. I tried a sample once and they broke me out, so don't know about that. I've heard that their Mineral Veil Primer is incredible. I've heard amazing things about baked ambient blushes. I've always wanted to try their Girl Stylo lip crayons. There's a lot from the brand that I've wanted to try, but it's a little more expensive. And yeah, I've never tried any other products. My next question is from Krista Berntner. Hopefully I pronounced that right. She asked me, if you could only use 3 makeup products for the rest of your life, what would they be? First product I would 100% use for the rest of my life is the MAC Studio Fix powder. That stuff is my ride or die, my life. I will always repurchase that for the rest of forever. If I put on a foundation and it looks patchy or bad and then I put the powder over top, it fixes everything. I can wear the powder on its own. And secondly, I have to say that I would keep and use for the rest of my life the Tarte Shape Tape. I tried out the Makeup Revolution concealer. I have a video on it comparing it as a dupe. I've been using them both for a long time and I still think Tarte Shape Tape wins my heart. I think it is the best. So that would be my top 2. Then my third one probably be a mascara, just because I feel like it's the only other product that would tie a concealer and foundation look together and make it look like you were kind of together. And my favorite mascaras are the Benefit Roller Lash, the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. If I had to pick, I'd probably go with the Roller Lash. I'm not a high-end mascara person. I just think that things at the drugstore are so comparable, but if I like had to pick one for the rest of my life, it would probably be the Roller Lash. And then Sarah DeLuca asked me, what is your favorite makeup brand? I answered that. I don't really have one. I listed all of the ones I like earlier, which is like so many of them. And she also asked, what is my can't live without makeup product? And I just answered that. It is MAC Studio Fix powder. Can't live with that. Hands down, my ride or die. If you've never tried it, it's not even that expensive. Like, it's slightly cheaper than Sephora powders in my opinion, so you need to get on that and try that. Mariana asked me, what made you start your channel and who do you take inspiration from? So I kind of answered what made me start my channel earlier. 110% my role model in this beauty industry YouTube niche that I'm in is Kathleen Lights. Sorry, I keep playing with these. I talked about her in my top 5 favorite big YouTubers and my top 5 favorite small YouTubers. She's like the class act of YouTube to me, but she keeps it real. She's funny, she's quirky. The respect that she has for her subscribers, the way that she handles like PR and sponsorships, I definitely take so much inspiration from Kathleen's channel. My last question that I was saving till the end because it contains a part of my like big announcement is from Natasha Thusen, I believe is how you pronounce your name. She asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And also, do you have any fun plans for the summer? In 5 years, I will be 27 years old, turning 28 in the fall. That is wild to think about. 5 years, I hope that I'm still continuing with YouTube, loving it, loving YouTube. I can always see myself in the future being into beauty, being into fashion. I would love to further pursue that and kind of build that up as a side hustle slash like hobby. I just think that that would be super fun to make that a bigger part of my life. Career-wise, outside of YouTube, I hope to be in a field that I'm passionate about. Currently, I graduated with a Bachelor of Arts honors in sociology, and I have always been super interested in education. I intend to pursue some type of degree in education, whether it be a master's of education and then apply to probably beauty brands in their higher education departments, like a creative director at Sephora or something would be incredible. I'm super interested in education in all forms, and that combines both of my passions. But on the flip side, I've also considered going to teachers college and teaching kindergarten to grade 6. I love those age ranges. I really can't see myself pursuing anything outside of education in some facet. 5 years, I hope to be like certain about where I'm at in terms of that, and then in terms of like friends, family, love. I'm so painfully single right now, so this is weird to think about, but in 5 years I hope to be in like a very serious relationship. I've always wanted kids really young. I always said that I wanted kids at like 25, which is in like 3 years, so that's not going to be happening, but I definitely want kids. I love kids. So I hope to be in a serious relationship, probably living with a person in an apartment or something, if not like already serious, engaged or something. 5 years is a long time, so I think that's a realistic timeline to at least be engaged and like serious with someone in the next 5 years. I'll definitely be moved out, have my own apartment, hopefully be living close to family, my parents, my brother, my grandparents, maybe expand my friend group a little bit. I have the best friends in the world, my home friends, my friends from exchange. I have a lot of really, really good friends and people that are just like very genuine people in my life, and I'm really grateful for that. And I've also started making relationships with YouTube friends, so I would love to expand on that and create stronger relationships with people that have very similar interests to my own. I think that that would be really, really cool. Then lastly, Natasha asked, do you have any fun summer plans? And I have the most exciting summer plans. So to start with my summer plans, I just booked a trip with my dad to Vancouver for like 4 days in 3 weeks from now, I believe. I live in Ontario. I've never been out west, so I'm going to be flying out to Vancouver with my dad to hopefully do some fun things. Whale watching. I would love to see a whale. If you guys wouldn't know this about me, random fact, I love whales. Random fact. One of my best friends who I went to school with in New Brunswick actually lives in Vancouver or just outside of, so I'm going to be visiting her and I will be vlogging that entire weekend, don't you worry. So super excited about that. That is coming up very soon. And then I also just booked a flight to California to go to BeautyCon LA with 3 of my friends here on YouTube. 2 of them I actually didn't know prior to booking my flight and booking my like accommodations with them, but I've grown to get to know them a little bit, and that is Brittany and Mariah. I will link all their channels down below. And then I knew Julia from watching her videos, so when I heard she was going, I messaged her, was like, I need to get in on this somehow. I need some spontaneity in my life, and BeautyCon just sounds like a dream to me. It was a very quick decision and I'm very excited to do that. They seem like the sweetest girls. I'm gonna film like collabs for you guys of stuff that we get at the conference, and I'm going to be vlogging it, obviously. And then I'm going a day early and staying like 2.5 days after the fact with one of my best friends from high school. Well, like best friends from childhood / high school. She lives in LA. She has a full-time job there, living the dream. So I'm gonna stay with her for a couple days, but she will be working when I'm with her most of the time. So I'm going to be solo adventuring. I could not be more excited. Then on top of that, I am going to be moving around the July time frame. So you guys will get a lot of moving vlogs and moving content, like redecorating my room, organizing all my clothes. Maybe it's just me, but I live for that kind of vlog content. So I'll be doing all of that for you guys, and I just have a really good feeling about this summer. This winter has been like for me since I've been back from exchange, traveling across Europe. Obviously that was like an insanely surreal, amazing time of my life, and I've been kind of in like a rut besides YouTube since I've been back. So I'm super excited to be doing some traveling in the summer. Thank you for asking that question, Natasha. That tied in perfectly with my questions and my announcement that I was going to make. So with that, I will talk to you guys